Sumomanu for 20 years in your intelligence infrastructure. You don't mistreat the person. Remember, Obia Wakakosum, managing director or baby minister. Assembly or what can ye? But if you reduce it to partisanship, attack, I'm not suggesting that I am against accountability. Obia render accounts. But in the process, there must be a system in place. Obobwa. But where we play to the gallery all the time, attack. In the end, it says this for budget aba. You know, they're also going to start procurement. Governance is about procurement. A baby and you are over survive without procurement. Okay? You buy for the state. So Yabeshe,
Honorable,
they would have to take it easy and follow due process and allow us to all feel that Omano Yehinara. The more they continue to attack, persecution here, persecution there, in the press conference, NPP for the more, the real problem is there. Solve it. Let me tell you, let me see in some working. In the NDC, MPP Abredo, ECG in more lawyers. One lawyers, NDC for number wasn't NDC for Kukudam. No, NDC for ECG lawyers. In MPP time. They were the ones who were writing legal opinion. I have court documents. These same lawyers are. You know why and wonder what MDs are being. What the one what are being. They were writing legal opinions. They were in court when people sued ECG. These were the same people that would defend the ECG there. ECG in the worker PPA. How can the same people today, when their party members are attacking the former MD and or former managing directors for not going to PPR, they will keep quiet? PDS, and some they were in the public space talking about corruption. Do you know that those lawyers are will defend PDS and you were for ECG? They were Abrochi court. Yeah, and these lawyers. You see, let us say Ghana first. That is what I'm saying there. Zaye yeno, za all kodono, boyen. You see, as it be rumkoye ya, politics does not mean being partisan 24 hours. You look at the national interest. The fact that who opponent or ye bibia or buano, on each other can want some papa, I will opposition in Babi.
Okay, my interest.
But no, I need to. You brought an important question. Zawarian, in the long run, unborn. I've been in government before. I started off in opposition. I am back into opposition. I know for a fact the bureaucracy is now creating in the public service, in terms of the structures,
okay.
It requires a collective political will to solve it. If we make it partisan, the man why then they are benefiting from the rots. No politicians were throwing. Look, Akufado, if you are being, there are appointees and there. What's one poor professional, one pose, 1 year a MPP for. There are people who are still playing ball with this current administration.
Sir.
Of course, you call a Ghana airport company. The chief executive, in a appointment in there, also NDC. No. I'm just giving an example. The chief executive of Ghana airport company.
No, more time. No.
No appointed. Why is it that some chief executive from day one terminating one appointment, even when there's a Supreme Court decision in the Donko versus the Republic case, the Supreme Court provided a clear path how chief executive of SOEs are to be handled in a change of government. All right, but there are some of them who had even retired were sacked. Obiawa retired was sacked. Ask yourself, why is the chief executive of Ghana Airport Company still in office.
So do you feel betrayed by?
Oh, I'm not going there. I'm saying there. We are seeing who kakra.
Okay. Yen share a revenue team. Nana ka me pese me bisa said na ukasa aban kamea ye say in a way as omo hante the previous administration. Quite best on anka omo fa so business a signal bureau opinion ye say who say ya transfer sika say ya say dey contract.
No, please, you and I don't know. Don't let us go. Don't let us go there. No. I'm saying that it's unfair to the gentleman. Listen,
sir.
Listen to me. A security couple, an intelligence officer in any serious democracy, he won't be treated that way. Share obia awo ada. No nenyo gudo or bonwoban. One yen basabaso.
Okay. My embra revenue.
It is our yeno on ye.
Okay. Naka me pesa quite best on anko fa and handle.
I'm saying that due process.
Okay. You share revenue team for
is what we need.
About minority or the evidence about Shemo about drug trafficking.
Why are you asking me there about minority? I would listen. It brings some there on the evidence about ahen.
Because
no, that's not a fair question. Please.
Okay. Minority more. Evidence a ban putupu say ya mobetimi e de akere ya ma obi because yene te say de mo am a Ghanaian and niam e course so man ni koyi a me benefit bi efri mo ankoyi so a me benefit enti se metaya say na me kasa so me kasa ma Ghana fo nyina adenti na yentimi emba yenya a conclusive adema obi entimi ntene ho asese evidence saying that you was a bino a challenge here, then we the minority we are providing this evidence. I didn't know my
well, me just there you form committees we a lot of ejumana na nka mankotimre ye no mpanyimfo a what the annonces ya wa ye hon ejuma so agent team for you or in charge of defense and interior committee and a committee no what ye hon ejuma what in the name of the minority caucus.
Okay.
Intimidate there. So far, he is leading that conversation.
Okay.
On behalf of the minority caucus. I would not want to interfere with other views.
Okay.
I think so far he's handling the issue. What I don't like is the attacks on his personality.
Okay.
Our friends in NDC or the way tolerant. Politics was abotan na was here. In your being yadwinumpa in Shana Hoba. Mempe a corner yenuanum NDC funibi. Wofada wakasa was it here. Or Chana Dwin azibia onu feel the onkoye. Abano so remaining trim. In yadwina on your beshe.
Okay.
Majis is there. Yan NIB, our National Investigation Intelligence Bureau, it's not their due policy, Yama bipartisan committee to sit either in camera or before the cameras to discuss the issues. Grant him that he has put it on paper to demand for a committee deliberation. You don't attack him, You don't personalize the issue and now start calling him names. That is unfair. Yenuanum NDC for no should also understand that what opposition in some pina working. All right? Sabi, is that how they were treated? And if they were treated this way, would they have been happy? So I think that issues about Yema na inchechebra. Inya aban ozi inhube shobi nimu na oba mo bia na sam aka nimu nti no me jize nimbrepam no I think Reverend is around wobotum na we invite because the committee is seized with all the issues.
Okay.
Now if you want to further interrogate on your platform, I think you can do it. However, I hold a view there. The call by the committee led by, the call by him for the committee to sit it's a right call because after all, I mean, that is the way to go. We are on break. He doesn't have an opportunity to file an urgent question now. The only opportunity is for the committee to deliberate and invite the agencies and share information. Maybe somebody says, oh, he should bring the evidence out, he should bring the evidence out. Ebiana is so sensitive there. In the national interest, you know, the intelligence agencies or the agencies involved must hear it in camera. But you don't attack him.
Okay. Me Reverend Kasai, no, or Kasi, so say there are certain things that are very sensitive. Yes, security, you know, thing. And yeah, there's obeti me aba public, edi ababeto ejasana. You being the minority leader, edi waka yes sensitive ni adi nyinai because Reverend Kasi so say evidence. Honorable, what do we need?
How can you ask me this question? I won't answer this question.
Are they?
No. But you can't be asking me questions about my caucus. I can't answer that. It's not right. No, it's not. You can't ask me whether me committee leader. No, I don't need. I won't get into that area. I won't get into that area with you. I will not get into that area with you. No, it's not appropriate.
Say,
Abina, do you want us to have a good end to this show?
Very.
You want to?
Yes.
We started well.
Yes.
We started well.
We started very well. And I want us to end well. Until you know the winyano.
No.
Okay. Say you can't Osahene Alexander Afenyo-Markin me pacho ye hwan.
Oh. So the master me ya no. I'm sure as bechian. Mutu me ya no.
Enti mama
try bibi kaka. Well, me ya Ghana nyiba mpapa fia no.
Okay.
Mama me fie futu.
Okay.
Me bisa mase kakra ye tracer yezuko otublo hu yezuko ojobi yezuko akomu yezuko ojobi ekropon gomu ekropon.
Okay.
Eba anloso mekatra mena na nchan wochiame and then mena na beyin efinya konopwe mekatra akwade no so ncha kakra muso no wonye mokre da memekwetu musua kasa no
enti wo te kasa no
oyara.
Okay.
Na efutu na mabo me bre nyina.
Okay.
Marco School was Simpa, St. Augustine's, Mizako, Buckingham, Bradford, Ghana Law School, Oxford, Mizi MP, Mukroke Vasu Kakra. Na me become Nemugwane, Mukaya Law, because now become no yaza or your interest.
Okay.
Yewi school, na 2 years no ide yet refi. Into Mukaya professional course be Wakanda, Graduate School of Management.
Okay.
As a kosher hostel wa Crowa House. Na mezi be mfida watri. Yazika post boy. Wa Ghana Post. Abrebo no ezinare yakọ abrebo me school kakra. No mezi sha me adwuma ase because they be ana me preda me yankran adwuma yi. And yazini ne ma yato company yegodo na yazre bobra. Me be a lawyer so I enjoy courtroom practice. And you know, I took a lot of my advocacy to court. I'm a lawyer, Mesity office, me per court, ejuma. Enti yegudo, me just there. Politics or public life, no more NHWCP, but za nyamiza mahenyen. Obi bisa da anti na mekasha amanyo sem. Za me fem wa brabom, and the fact that Nyankopon mama akonya me jizi de motu me use the makonya no wa abenim anama yosem na metime mo foso wenya mo mfaso and ibe futu a mentum mfama no nka but Nyankopon afamedo ezudwume pi ama futu man and mokodo aso na masom abrabon defom de bi amaka the botum na a survivor yempa sande amfa mpa ambobra bashufo
So you're Christian?
Oh yes, me a Catholic, but me so no, mama me ni mukro Pentecost kakra, and me na naso ni mukro Ghana Apostolic kakra.
Okay.
But mama nka awon wasem bi, me so na was mukro cha me no. Mama me papa no mama, oye abrewa dajezo. No oye konfu penyin wo ayi chame. But yani fie ne nkyana na Roman aso no ebe jezi de ono ozim ka she father nsem.
Wow.
Me na besia. Consider no pe bia no ozim ko mass ozim akwa she father nsem because ya daninya itu wonen ebien pe. Edan no ne fie no eseyi ana onye Roman chapel dan osiwa enti tu wonen ebien pe. Enti oboe na abo no ozim ko she. Enti Roman sofo no ozim kro Roman school na all compound one make start day nursery.
Okay.
Enti abrewo na obi be kada oye konfo no no ozem crochet father nsem.
I don't know mama wan come yi. No, I don't know what initiative into.
Ozem ka share father nsem and so that Catholic started from infancy and then remember back to Winneba. My father no a Catholic so now I was no mask kakra na mako a Christ Apostolic kakra na me na besia so mako Ghana Apostolic kakra.
I see.
And then but if you ankasa me na nkanso ye sofo abuaje markin ye na nkanso na oze ebusuan bobo aze na ankasa no oye Methodist you know ye ozigwa oye merchant sikenyipa na igozinu mu na obeye Methodist sofo baptizing and obey Methodist sofo nti yefi ankasa ya Methodist fi nti ebe simpa na eka sofo marking fi a obi enyim the sofo marking fi ye oye Methodist and nkofu besides ntina was it osahin was it them abozin
me kai say in parliament because you say they talk be kan and then kan ho
you know oye if you mpanyimfo na what's on mo wofa no mo so dem abozini adawacha na was it dem is in a one insist there kwamena mpanyimfo de aza was amon or they use into manka de where we pay mpinti honorable nti woka de oye mpanyina za was amon na panyina za azemo wa ntutu no fo mbojat masa nti what's on na was it dem ebozin no was mam mejitum medase na mejizi de edwuma no yebokodo yaye ya fameze
and a Freemason so kakra eka ho and the open secret wo ka say wo bi
nti ono wasa no yebeka no
oh there be I say no kan wan no nka ho
bi oh so no pay ono wasa
no but was me but family wise of course I mean it's obvious
well I'm a family man me so edwuma asim ntam na mpanyimfo hye me nkran de benyine ze se ehase de echichiri wo edwuma na rebobra e wara oyi
okay
and mejitum because aware ze o ma wo benyin no e stable se ye benyina enware ya wa brebo ye basa nda reso besi yihwe into one of the things are impenyin ma ai meta say wa brebo mo ntedo e wara o ma ye more responsible and I don't regret it brebo ze isuan zama and oyazisuan from day one and moframa wonu hwem wankasa wa brebo and all you learn a lot so I am very happy being a family man, being a politician, being a lawyer, and above all being an entrepreneur. Because that is what creates the opportunity for the many that are unemployed. But I would end by saying one thing. I think we need a national orientation
on
in this country.
Okay.
Where all of us will reorient ourselves and have a certain national psyche. Because sometimes I feel very sad. The way abuse opportunities will chrome her. The way akwenye bi fi abem ba yen hwedu ye.
Okay.
And this is across board. NDC, NPP. the public service, the way abenaze yenhwedu ye. I think that as a country we need to reorient ourselves.
Okay.
Omampeyin Kufuor started. Ekede Kufuor na bredo okreti Ministry for Information and National Orientation. Listen, nzama nkoye. Even the private enterprise. Nkrofo complain, oh obi ejuma wambantam, time oido obi bejuman, or say oko prayer service bi obi oko retreat, obi work Friday, by 2 o'clock, we fe ejuma, obi weekend, on bejuma Monday, because this or that. Nkrofo pi ati won ejuma. Wakofa abrofo na warhead wa Ghana. Weekend di mukro menyanko bi ne facility. Mukro no yezi nkomo. Na mu de Indian fu ebien ebasen wetwem ho. Am say na Indian fu yo say kwamena. Ejuma no manfa Indian fu na wamba manager ejuma no bugu.
Ghana ni ntime nye.
I was sad. Mpocho atmasa. Entrepreneurs p a lot of businesses, they are bringing foreigners to head because of what? In our public service, a lot of waste because of young attitude. I believe that as a country, we can set that right. You go to America, they say America first and the American dream. There is that sense of patriotism kasibi, but I think go to baby obi fido politicians no cry no o DS kantinya so ye dibia mboja atmasa
abaya juma na enye wa juma ntima yenkoye nim
in a, even in the company bim no obi ni attitude towards it. So I'm calling on government.
Okay,
for now they have
the
power. They should initiate something.
Okay,
create a national dialogue on this matter. Let all of us rally around it.
Okay, certain
things must change. It's not just a change in political power, but a system that we all run.
Okay.
Onkoye, yansisa na yansisa yan nzama ayere. And I say this with a heavy heart because in Winneba, there are lots of interventions. Maya is gone waste because of attitude. I remember hima boat is amobi on fanye juma. Nkofu gum workup wonyanam woba sika no on your account na boat nimpo etuaka na echi boat no woba wose engine asay eboa asay free nti owo no kohwehwe sika nyimpa no hwe wanim na waka kyo because of dey bia sabi awo sika mboja atmasa obi amani dweti on fanye adwuma onye because or your party member na sika no so asay then as it chan oba ose oyer manisika no fanko hospital. I'm saying that these things cut across and it's all over.
Okay.
Many people have benefited from the government, from Rawlings to Kufuor to Atamils to Mahama, Akufo-Addo and back to Mahama, and are abusing these opportunities. Private sector initiatives. If you go into some of these state institutions, they gave out money to ordinary Ghanaian to trade, to do business, and you ask of the recovery rate, very low. I'm saying that such an attitude there, or you're buying no oma motor tractor for my farm, should end.
Okay.
And let's benefit from the state and allow the generations unborn to also benefit. Because if you look at the policies of the West now, the America trade war and Samuel Kukodi, the Western world is now looking more inward than before. They are no more talking about let's send aid, let's go and invest in Africa, let's budget for Africa's development. No,
it's about themselves.
They are also looking at it. They look, what's what bread? So the Misikano was here one development So how do we create the wealth ourselves? By changing our attitude, by adopting a new posture, calling out those who are getting it done wrongly, ensuring that collectively no yema omanu weziye. Otherwise, another 4 years of waste. A new government will come, the same system, and then where would the vicious cycle end?
Honorable, a question is that me will be brave. What can win ba semi compare kai me news beer. Me ya now the some more a NDC member be said wa lucky a toilet before. You will be says another 8 years and not 2 honorable now who they say na when say no wa lucky.
No, it was something that I was talking about, but because also, and you know the story, also NDC abredo, and I will see. The toilet and what's the toilet? Listen to the story. How funny the story is. A toilet in Wosi, no. Opinina or lobby for the toilet to be built, no. Or the Shannon said there, or no son faswa.
Oh, okay.
So for the period now, MPP Babemono, do was the toilet in Mother Zion School, AME Zion Primary School. Assemblyman Okoja, Nabayasam. No, I
qualified way.
No, why? And these are some of the examples, but we can work on
orientation.
Well, we need to work on it and also not victimize our public servants and our security agencies because we are taking too much partisanship into all these institutions and it affects us. Me nkade eneda mistake bi owa. You're repeating and there, and under the BBC are on here, so BBC not on here more on Kawasa. We can make it better. From 1992, I don't think that if you improve the way we do things, and there will be a but we can do better as a nation. And I should also add this: that as minority, our job is not to obstruct government. Our job would be and is to constructively criticize, provide alternatives. We are not just there to say there, as in yet, but we will continue to provide alternatives. But what we expect from government is tolerance. I will be sharing our dorsal, and then machoism, now taxing, and all the muscling and defamation and name calling and trivializing issues. Government should also adopt a posture of responsibility and tolerate dissenting views, and that is what I believe would help our democracy.
You better say me jawa mawako na I mean some of me baby say ya dear minim say Ghana for do draw omo any di weche no enim say koso na Mr. we dey say emoye we dey me pe ane anase debi say wo yonko pa ene honorable Kennedy Japan na I fear tremwe presidential primaries okobi this year said you will see or see your young I mean on a lot of platforms would you need a man of Bonabaso say waboa pen me pacho say na make an ane and I said be ubetune for say this year so 2028 obekwana
answer na member answer na here programming we agreed on the questions. If you allow your producer to be bringing in questions, if you yourself you want to introduce things, you've already introduced about 4 questions outside of what we agreed.
Okay,
so let me answer you. All right, so let me answer you.
Okay.
First, we are in opposition.
Okay.
My job as minority leader is to ensure that we are stable in Parliament. We are seen as a formidable force, and that Ghanaians trust that should they give us the opportunity, we can do things better. Ghanaians and the party expect unity. My job is to act in a manner that will lead to unity and bring peace within the rank and file of the party. So your job is not to advise people to go for? My job is to act very, very neutral as a leader, so that the presidential contest obi bia obi win bia no ahen in Parliament ye tumna rally behind the person. It's the reason why I make my colleagues MPs there. So beya the flag bearership race no. Yeni na yemfa neutrality posture be infa inter because it doesn't help where obi eco declare me, eke declare me, or yedema ozi into chemba.
Okay.
We need to ensure unity. So we are not on this platform to be talking about flag bearership.
Okay.
Kennedy and I remain inseparable in relationship. He is a man I respect and love as a big brother, an uncle, a father, a mentor, and a colleague. We are a family. Okay? I know the relationship between us.
Okay.
And that relationship will remain. Nyankopon mbo the relationship no ban. I have very good relationship with many others in the party who I respect. Brian and I have been very good friends.
Okay.
Dr. Baumia as our vice president, we've been very good in relationship. Honorable Dan Botre, Honorable Boache Jako, the General Secretary, the National Chairman, the former Majority Leader, all the senior party members, Council of Elders, I maintain very good relationship and we bond well.
Okay.
I do not think that critical times are being out there making public pronouncements will help the cause of the party. And let me remind the party one more time. All we have are the legacies of President Kufuor and President Akufo-Addo. And for 2028, the only weapon we have is the Akufo-Addo legacy. Listen, Obi Botun waba kana Akufo-Addo dem, abemeze mfumduo. Abembi enyiwa Obotun wa score 100%.
Okay.
But I want to tell my party members in there, anopeya nyankopon all to nsupegu yedu ide. All we have is a legacy of Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
It is that legacy that we will rely upon for our 2028. Inti ebufu no ba na nzema bi nkoye ya yenhwe ye na no fanfa.
Okay.
Na yenyina yenye yenwa abota. Na yembompa na yemfa mboa na party no onfa ne tempemfra. Na me assure edumfo yankopon de yenkwachen adwoda yakokumase.
Okay.
Ozikan the leadership of the party kachen wo bibi. Party mpanyimfo ankorankor was wako. And Ashanti caucus of the party in Parliamentary so wakra kichie one says here no the mighty minority caucus all the 88 of us so last week your crow orientation war your brother Brana Champo yes Joda nyamezi yanko chena yerko kumasi yakwedum na yekichie one na ya mawon shazen na yenso mighty minority yetoto yensa no kakra yenyan no yeso yezi amona wazi ayehone adwuma na yesra ben de onhwe na za all the oye zeboa ma market no otum manemudu no on manemudu nti yenuanu medumfo they should be assured the mighty minority MPP caucus will be with them Monday afternoon, God willing, next week.
Okay, yo. Honorable Yebeda sepa na Yebese also say miracle inimuno. Yebeta here.
If you want me to come here again, don't set traps for me.
Oh, me set a trap for that. Oh, na send them and set a trap amount. I mean, oh, that
landmines P.
Oh, Samum. Means the moon is say boko.
Landmines P.
Yebeda sepa ewa umrene wadachi yeni sopa. I was for her say and I mean Osahine Alexander Afenyo-Markin, a former majority.
What's the Osahine?
Osahine.
Fahini Fanti Osahin.
Osahin.
But of course, Asante do Mbaka Osahin. Okay. Nasi children was Asante.
Obi odi kunwenim.
Oh. Okay.
Nti osa hene. Nti odi dom and I say muko akonsa.
Na say nyum da fi e bezi aboche. First Saturday in May. E futu man ya na aboche.
Oh, okay.
Twafo dentifo asafo. Wo ka kire aboa na wo za aba. Na nti ye bezi ya na fi.
Okay.
Nti no
mu invite e betimi abia.
Of course UTV or either woba.
Okay. Yeah, tie
woba nso am host one.
Oh, okay.
Woba am host one.
Me produce am pacho what.
One brand one promote efutu aboche simpa odebi kese ye bezi ya na fi. Nti mun promote man.
Me pacho ya tie was for into Osahin Alexander Afenyo-Markin, a former majority leader, now the leader of the mighty minority, ono also and a member of parliament, Emma efutu constituency na ne yene na twetwe common 101 ewo addiction stroma. So shedding so sesa abre ye die ho ba pa me ne ma bedofo betina se abon komonko bebia ye beba sisia.